What's up, guys? Welcome back to Chelsea versus West Ham game preview. Now, West Ham, it's really a tricky game for Chelsea, and especially when we go away to their home ground. It's never nice to play there, man. For some reason, I don't know. It's just difficult. It's a derby, so you're expecting physicality from West Ham at all costs. So yeah, man, I'm really hoping that because we played two games obviously last season with them. We won one, they won one. I'm really hoping that players like Caicedo will do the same way. They can replicate what they did last season when we won 5-0 at the Bridge. Now, Jackson scored. I remember Cole Palmer scored, and I think who else scored? I can't really remember, but it was a good game at the Bridge. So as much as I know how tricky this game or this match is or can be, I don't know, man. I'm just not worried. I'm not worried. Actually, no. let me take that back. I'm worried for one thing, and we're going to talk about it when we talk about injuries. Now, let's dive into Maresca's press conference, right? He spoke about a lot of things that I wanted to hear. But obviously, when we go to the injuries, he said that Malo Gusto and Reece James, we saw Malo Gusto in training. We haven't seen Reece James in training as of yet, but then he has confirmed that both are out of the game. So that's really concerning considering those are our two right backs. Apart from that, I think we only have Achimpong, and I think he's the only right back who's fit. And at the same time as well, he's very young, and Maresca already said that he's going to be careful on how he integrates him into the first team because he's young. He doesn't want to put too much in his plate. Now, I don't want to see Disasi as a right back. Now, when we talk about the predicted lineup, I'm going to give him a predicted lineup without Disasi on the right back because he can't be a fullback. We saw, especially in this game, you're probably going to match him with Kudus, or maybe some of you, if I'm not mistaken, the profile players of West Ham, or even, I don't think Bowen will play at the left side. I think he plays on the right. But either way, I don't care who you're going to match up with him because Disasi ain't a fullback and is very slow, and West Ham is kind of a team that can kill you in transition as well. Now, another thing that he mentioned is talk about Pedro Neto because, we as fans, right, we've been crying to see Pedro Neto on the right because, when he plays for Portugal, he's always on the right side. When he used to play for Wolverhampton, he was on the right side. Now, don't get me wrong, he's more versatile in the sense like he can go on the left, even on center, but his natural position, I think, he's the right side. He can play as a 7. Now, Maresca said that on the right side, he has Madueke and Pedro Neto. On the left side, he has Mudryk and Sancho. And then on the front line, on number 9, he's got Christopher Nkunku, Guiu, and Jackson. And then on 10, he's got Cole Palmer and João Felix. Maybe a little bit of Kani Chukwuemeka there, though he didn't even mention about Kani Chukwuemeka. Now, and then obviously we have our midfielders and defenders, which, we already know who that is anyway. So it's good to know that Maresca hasn't forgotten, or it's good to know that he's aware that Pedro Neto needs to go on the right side. Now, I don't care who starts tomorrow, whether it's going to be Madueke or Pedro Neto, as long as there's a rotation there. We both know that Pedro Neto can be not can be, but he is of injury prone. So I don't mind if they rotate him and Madueke depending on who's having a good day. So that was actually a nice thing to hear. Another concerning issue as well is Reece James, because it seems like the medical staff, or maybe they just don't want to tell us, but it does seem as if like they actually don't know, or they can't predict when Reece James might be coming back. Now, I'm not really worried about Reece James, but it's so hard when you have both your fullbacks injured, because obviously Gusto, and I think Gusto, we might be able to see him in Brighton game, or maybe in the midweek against Barrow in the Carabao Cup. Yeah, man. So, but I'm worried when it comes to obviously our injuries because I was hoping to see Malo Gusto over there. But the fact that it's not there, I think that's my only worry. But I still think we can go to West Ham and actually get something done. I still think that we can go there and actually get a result. Because I look at even the new coach, the way that he's been playing, it's not that impressive. Now, you can argue and say their new coach and our new coach as well, they're both still trying to figure out, their first 11. Obviously the players are still trying to grasp the philosophy on how they want to play. So it could actually start clicking on now again, because it's a derby. At the same time, no matter how unclicking or clicking your team can be, the cohesion, the chemistry, no matter how unbonding it can be, sometimes when it's a derby, everything just starts to click. And I'm hoping that'll happen on our favor. I'm hoping Chelsea. I have a gut feeling that we're actually going to do well. I'm sorry, but I know it's a West Ham away and it's a tricky game, but I'm going to come back here and say that I told you so, because I really look at Chelsea, man, and I think, if we go to my predicted 11, if they play like that, or if they play to their full capacity or full capability, I think we can come with something. Now, I don't want to draw. I want 3 points, Now, let's go to our predicted, my prediction for the first, my prediction for the lineup. And then I'll give my prediction as a score prediction at the end. Now, I'm going to play, obviously, Sanchez in goal. That's never going to change. Now, for my center backs, there's going to be a twist. I would have loved to play Colwill and Fofana, because, we've been trying them for, I think, since the beginning of the season. And they're starting to build their chemistry working together. So I wouldn't want to change that as much. But if it means that I'm playing Fofana on the right side as a right back, then I'll put Tosin and Colwill as my center backs. Then Cucurella on the left back. Or another thing we could do, we can put Cucurella as a right back, because he actually did play some few games under Pochettino as a right back. And then maybe you can put him, Cucurella, on the right back, and then your center backs can be Fofana and Colwill, and then left back you can put Renato Vega, because that's actually his natural position. And we know last time he was in the midfield, but his natural position is actually in the at the left back. And then or you can actually do Caicedo as a right back, and then put Lavia and Enzo Fernandez as your double pivot, and then Cole Palmer as a 10, and then left side you have Sancho, and then Jackson and one. Just because Christopher Nkunku had a good game against Bournemouth, I don't think that should justify his sort of reason to make him start, because some players are just good off the bench, and obviously he's still trying to build his momentum as well, and obviously his physique. So I'll still put Jackson as 9, also because I think Jackson can offer that physicality when you go against some obviously strong defenders and that. And then I'll put obviously Pedro Neto or Madueke, I don't care who's with, on the right side. Yeah, man. And my prediction for the score, I'm actually going to go with 3-1 Chelsea. I think there will be some goals there, but I'm just backing my team all day long. I don't know if I'm being deluded, but I'm backing Chelsea 3-1 win. Yeah. So let me know what you think in the comment section, and if you like, and also don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, man. I'll see you on the review. This is a preview. We're gonna come back on the review. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and again, don't forget to subscribe on the channel. Peace.